GreedFall is a game that packages the trappings of low fantasy fiction with the rarely pursued colonial-era aesthetic. It is political, multicultural, emotional, and mysterious, all of the things a classic RPG is supposed to be. Plus, the game wears the classic RPG influence on its sleeve, where basic character stats play a massive role in how quests and stories evolve over time. Taking significant cues from Fallout New Vegas, one's reputation eventually has impact on your options, as well as quickly demands navigating the treacherous waters of factions that refuse to coexist. Beyond the RPG systems, the game's combat is immensely enjoyable. As an action game, it diverges significantly from its peers of open-world games mimicking Skyrim, or the multi-linear action games mimicking Dark Souls. GreedFall is somewhere between a hack and slash and a character action game. You want to be aggressive with your attacks, but equally cognizant of the time those attacks take, when to dodge, and to carefully watch enemies for when to parry, all without the restrictions of the ever-popular stamina bar. It can be unwieldy at first, but a unique feeling of rhythm emerges that I haven't felt since The Witcher 3, preparing resources, breaking armor, and shredding groups of people to secure victory. Beyond that, the story gameplay is a delicate dance that splits the problems of colonialism between everyone that our character, Legate de Sardet, must confront, and not without personal stakes. Our mother has come down with a fatal plague called the Malachor, and so we must travel to the island of Tir Freddy in order to, hopefully, find a cure in this new world. The Bridge Alliance of the country of Al-Saad, with their innovations in chemistry and medicine, is one of few hopes we have for a cure, but the bridge tramples on the customs of local islanders to collect samples with little diplomacy. The theocracy of Teleme wields miraculous magics with the power to heal the sick, and their founding saint is said to have found their magic on this island. However, they are openly murderous towards the locals, driven by their divine self-righteousness, and de Sardet's role as a diplomat becomes muddied as we discover that we are not nobility, but a descendant of the island's native people, while suppressing a coup d'etat threatening our adoptive cousin's life. We spend the majority of our time in the game trying to counteract the atrocities of colonialism in the forms of environmental destruction and rampant violation of human rights, trying to keep the native tribes from responding to violence with violence in kind, and balancing your reputation with all factions to keep them open to diplomacy and willing to cooperate. Beyond that, the game also displays a true passion for expressing culture through language, and gradually teaches the player to hear phrases like "Ot ol onol manawi, enol milfrictimenir tir frdi, bertur tomatkorants ku awalenseg," without needing translation or subtitles, and thus emphasizes the importance of language to understanding and connecting with other cultures. My apologies if that bombardment of a fake foreign language startled you. But to make matters worse for our dear legate, our cousin Constantine has come down with the Malachor as well. We are able to convince a local Danae god, a healer, to use local magic and remedies to keep Constantine alive while we continue our search for a cure. This healer, named Katasak, performs a ritual to connect Constantine to the magic of Tir Freddy, which successfully cures Constantine. Only problem is that the High King of the native tribes kidnaps and attempts to kill our cousin because of it. Once we save him, our cousin changes. Before the disease, he was vocally weary and disgusted by the constant political conflicts and pretensions of noble life, tired of being distrusted by native people in spite of your work on his behalf. But thanks to Katasak's ritual, Constantine can wield the magic of the island and sees a way out. He quickly becomes obsessed with power, seeking to destroy and replace the god of the island, which is the source of this magic power. De Sardet must call upon the faction she has befriended to make the battle against Constantine's horde of corrupted beasts more survivable. After defeating Constantine's corrupted guardian, our cousin, for all of his love for us, believes that we will understand his perspective, believes that we are as tired and sick of conflict as he is, and are ready to lay waste to the world, all so that we might recreate it as benevolent monarchs, and we get to choose. Accept Constantine's offer, abandoning peace and diplomacy as the truest means to progress, or reject Constantine's offer, cut him down, and fully embrace the arduous task of a true diplomat. A choice made clear by the events of the game. Thank you for watching, my friends. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button so you don't miss the next one, and share the video around with people you think might be interested. And if you'd like to have fun conversations with other like-minded people who enjoy video games and philosophy, make sure to join the SocraTetris Symposium Discord server using the link in the description. In case you missed it, you can go back and watch our video on Nier Automata and how it critiqued the philosophies of Ernest Bloch and his idea of militant optimism. And look forward to our upcoming video on the philosophy of the signifier. This one's special. You're gonna want to watch that one. Thank you again for watching, and as always, stay true.